exercise and weight loss. Will you lose weight when you exercise? Well, according to chapter 9 of the 100, you won't. I'm not sure if I fully agree with that, but here's the overall theories of chapter 9 when it comes to exercise and weight loss. If you were to burn off 800 calories due to some very intense cardio, just running a lot or whatever you want to do some cardio workouts, you burn off 800 calories. Then you go home and you end up eating more during that day than you otherwise would have, and you eat back all the 800 calories that you just burned off earlier in that day. That's the thought process. And that's why people will not lose weight while exercising. But I would argue that, well, what if you don't eat more? Or what if you eat something that, or if you eat like fish, you can eat quite a large amount of fish, and it doesn't have a ton of calories. And if I were to eat 800 calories worth of fish, I would feel overly full. So I'm sure I would eat less than 800 calories worth of fish, and those 800 calories that I burned off earlier in the day, I would feel would still remain burned off. And if I continue to do that on a regular basis over time, there's a burn off of calories, and therefore I will be losing weight to that for that reason. So that's my thought process on the matter. And there's also a theory that fat people will not become thin by exercising, and thin people will not become fat if they stop exercising. I very much disagree with this thought process because I was once a very, very skinny individual. And then over time, I stopped exercising as much as I would have otherwise, and then I was eating food that I knew wasn't good for me, but it tasted really good, and I ended up gaining weight. So I disagree with that. Skinny people can become fat if they don't exercise and they're eating the wrong foods. So I don't really know that I really fully agree with chapter 9 at all. There was a time that I somewhat did agree with it. It's like, oh, that's why I wasn't losing weight. But at the same time, when I was really into exercising, I had issue losing weight, but that was before I learned that all calories are not equal. All foods are not equal. A chocolate cake versus a piece of fish of the same calorie number is not going to process through my body the exact same way. The fish is just going to be digested through like it's supposed to. The cake is going to cause a spike in sugar, and that will cause my body to naturally release some insulin, and that will cause my body to go into storage mode, and so everything that I was eating about that same time is being stored away instead of being processed through like it's supposed to be. So, I mean, ultimately that's why my exercise was not working out, I feel. So my personal theory is that if I continue with the diet that I'm doing right now, which does come from this book, I follow the theories of the 100, that I will lose more weight than I otherwise would have if I had not exercised. So I am starting back with my exercise regimen. I plan to be running quite a bit, and if I do indeed lose more weight, at a faster rate than I otherwise would have while running, then I am disproving Chapter 9. However, if I'm not losing weight any faster, then maybe there's something to Chapter 9, but I'm looking to disprove Chapter 9. I think that if I were to run very regularly throughout the week for a couple weeks, that I will get to my super weight loss goal much faster than I would have just following the guidelines of the 100. So please feel free to rate this video. Put your own thoughts on the matter. Feel free to leave a comment below. Rate it if you like it, or your thumbs down if you don't like it. Thanks for watching, and best wishes and good luck to your personal fitness goals. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.